Hello, hello, testing, testing, hello. Hello? Hello? Hey, there's me. Hello, testing, testing, hello. Hello? Oh god. Hello? Okay. Sweet. We're live. Let me just put this over here. Okay. Capiche, caposh. Let us go. Just gotta make sure the game's capturing this time. Hello, hello, Dylan. How's it going? How you do? All right. I gotta make sure this is checked. I really don't like that it unchecks it every time. It's weird. Hey, X1R, welcome, welcome. How's it going, guys? Yeah, so if anyone saw the update, like live update thing, so far my computer hasn't frozen for like a day and a half now. So, and I've left it running pretty much all of yesterday. So let's hope that everything goes smoothly. I did end up moving my audio, so if anything sounds too loud or off, be sure to let me know and I will adjust accordingly. Other than that, let's continue with this, shall we? Whom should I show my poem to next? I think we're just gonna continue going the same order that we've always been. Any clue what was causing it? I'm not sure, but I did look up that some people said it was related to my SSD, maybe. So what I did was I uninstalled and reinstalled like drivers for storage, like storage drivers. Hey Jason, welcome, welcome. It's your #1 sole job to not miss a stream by Dominic. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support. All right, so Natsuki it is. I think so far it's always been Yuri, Natsuki, Sayori, and then Monica last, because I think by far we can leave Monica to get the least amount of attention because she's not important in this one. Yeah, no thanks. Wait, what? You didn't even... Next! Wait. But I worked so hard. It's good to see you taking poetry seriously, Domo. Yeah, truthfully, I wasn't really sure how much I'd like writing poems, but coming here made me realize how enjoyable it can be. It looks like you've really been influenced by Yuri too. Oh god, they're picking up on it. Yeah? Have I? Mm-hmm. Did you write it specifically for her? What? No, I didn't. What gave you that impression? Never mind. It's a nice poem, by the way. Ah, thank you. Now, she was really depressed that we were so, I guess, like, forward with Yuri. So, I mean, I guess there's more to her disappointment with my poem, or like with her emotions right now. An awkward silence descends upon us. It's good to see you making friends, though. Seeing you get closer to them, seeing you happy, it makes me happy too. I turn to look at her, but she's deliberately avoiding eye contact as she aimlessly fiddles with a pen in her hands. Her words really don't match her demeanor. No sense in questioning, though, as I already know what the response would be. How was your nap, by the way? Oh yeah, it was great. Really helped. I'm fully aware that she didn't nap at all, and the fact that she went along with the lie further confirms my suspicions. I open my mouth to call her out on it, but then I stop, remembering Yuri's words. Perhaps now just isn't the best time to ask about whatever's on her mind. It's not like we're best friends nowadays. There's clearly some distance between us, as much as I don't want to admit it. I've asked her what's wrong, but she didn't really confide in me. Influenced by Yuri, what if that's just my style? Well, it's like, if they look at him as a person who's never written poetry before, you can't really say that, oh, he's got a style to write by or write in. So it's like when his first appearances with his poetry is like Yuri styled. I mean, what else can that really say to them? It's frustrating, but as Yuri said, all I can do now is let her know I'm there for her and respect her boundaries. Sometimes you just have to work with the hand you've been dealt, I guess. Hey, Sayori, look, this might sound a bit weird, but I just want you to know that I'm here for you, no matter what's going on. I shouldn't have pried earlier. I should have respected your privacy. It's just hard for me to sit back and do... Well, it feels like nothing. It's okay. I appreciate the concern. Thank you, anyway. Monica told me she wanted to discuss our festival preparations after everyone was done sharing poems. So I should probably show you my poem now. Anyway, here it is. Hashtag Harry Kid. Fairy tale. In a kingdom far, far away, there was a castle. In the castle there was a wish. The wish came to be long, long ago. She was made to be an angel, but I wasn't an angel. I was just a wish to make everyone happy. I took on their burdens and did what I could. I kept safe their dreams like a guardian should. The seeds from my efforts then spread far and wide. I fed them with power I found deep inside. People liked me when I made things right, but they got used to it and stopped believing so much. I watched the children playing and felt sad, but I was happy, too. I really was. It truly was enough to be the fairy godmother, the one everyone depended on and trusted. But time kept on passing as I gave my all. I had nothing left and I couldn't stand tall. But I kept on going as I'd always done, a soldier in battle with nowhere to run. Even wishes get tired too. Once everyone was happy, my job was done. But what came after? I could see darkness on the horizon. Quick, make it all go away. When everything's big and bright, what more could anyone wish for? Nobody knew how long it would keep up, but they kept living happily, happily, happily ever after. Huh. It's like, maybe I'm misinterpreting. Like she is seeing herself as the side character, which is correct. Not to be rude. I mean, we're not exactly pursuing her right now, but in another playthrough. Sorry. I feel sorry for Sarah because no one wants her trash ranks compared to a person with such high ranks like you. Go eat, man. You didn't. It could have been a little bit easier on there. Jesus Christ. So, what did you think? Wow, Sayori, I had no idea you could write like this. This is something else. Have the others seen this? No, not yet. You're the first one I've shown it to. What an honor, eh? So, what's this one about? From what I can gather, it's about someone who tries to keep everyone happy, right? She nods. And people like that, but eventually they kinda got used to it. But that's okay, because at least they were still happy. And this person, the kingdom's wish, even she gets a little tired from time to time. But as long as everyone's happy, that's her job. She's happy when the others are happy. That's the most important thing. I look back at the poem trying to pick up on more subtle meanings. But surely the angel doesn't have to be alone. This really feels like we are actually trying to do something for her, like, to prevent the worst case scenario. Not gonna lie, not a huge fan of yours, right? So, hey, someone said it. Must suck being in the chat. I would know whether or not I'm a fan if I could actually read her poems. Not gonna lie, I'm a fan of poetry. Surely the angel could share. Not gonna lie, I'm a fan of everyone's got a beef with someone in this game, man. Surely the angel could share the responsibility, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking into this a bit too much. I just feel kind of sorry for her. I blink. Am I seriously empathizing with a fictional angel? Maybe I'm really getting into this poetry thing. Hey, I'm glad my poems can get such a good reaction out of you, Domo. I really put a lot of thought into this one last night, and you seem to pick up on it. With an uncomfortable dawn of realization, it's become quite clear how this poem relates to Sayori. I'm not going to have much luck questioning that, though. Well, I hope the angel finds happiness soon. Maybe she should share her burdens with other people. Yes, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted, man. Oh, please. Please, no depression in this game. She just might be surprised at how receptive the people of the kingdom are. But then they'll be sad. That would be selfish. Or maybe they'll be happy to give something back to their angel. After all, she was keeping them happy. It's only fair they get to give something back, right? It kind of reminds me of like how people see like entertainers or like just any like celebrity as kind of a relationship. It's like, well, they help entertain or like they care for us or like help us in our darkest times. But like, what do we do for them, right? Like that kind of thing. That kind of, oh man, that just reminds me of what's happening recently with the HoloLive situation. So, and I'm gonna admit, like I was looking at some stuff before the stream, so like now my whole entire mood is it's kind of somber. Acting like you didn't cry while watching his favorite romance. A shake of the head and a sad smile is the only response. And just Monica. Hi, Domo. I appreciate Monica wanting to talk about Sayori with her some more. but she takes control of the conversation before I can say anything, and immediately jumps into club business. This might come as a surprise, but we have a festival coming up soon. Oh wow, I never would have guessed. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in the club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. I mean, not to mention, we did just join the literature club. If the whole point of like performing at these festivals is to invite more members in, you would think you'd want to show like the best of the club, right? Like you'd want to show like the best impression you could. And then having like a guy who just joined with edgy poems or serious dark poems. Despite any praise the girls might have given me, I really doubt that my poetry is up to snuff. I'm sure that there's not just a little bias during the poetry discussions. Why her eyes? Oh my god, I just read. So far. Oh god, have you? I don't know if anyone's seen like. I don't know if it's specifically just like Clannad or like old Kyoto animation works, but what is it, the Clannad eyes, the big like giant eyes that they used to have in their art style? I mean, I'm not complaining. I actually really enjoyed Clannad and some other older series, but like there are some memes around that art style where they like it just looks unbelievably large compared to the rest of their body. I guess this is it's not that wide. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. You wouldn't want to let down the club, right? She says it with a teasing tone, but a chill runs down my spine when I think about the implications of disappointing everyone. Who knows what Monica will do to me if I betrayed her as her loyal literature club subject. Oh my god, eyes with a valley between them. Imagine having control over the coordinates and still not winning MC's heart. I'm going to start. Where the mouth is the same level as the. Oh yeah, that one. Oh my god. Everyone's bullying Monica. What is this? Guys, let her be. She's fine. She's not dangerous. She's not in danger right now. We don't need to like add fuel to the fire that could happen. Not to mention, I'm also looking forward to seeing your performance. Right. That's definitely not something that I can relate to. Ahahaha. Don't worry so much. You'll do fine. After all, you've been doing fine in these poetry discussions so far. So you say. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Here it is. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Ah, The Box, Part 2. Ah, yes, Part 2. Oops. On my nightstand sits an ornate box, painstakingly crafted, decorated with the most delicate filigree. Beautiful, beautiful, the most beautiful box you'd ever see. In that box stands a slender porcelain ballerina. No, not stands, twirls. She is inanimate yet animate, cold yet vibrant, and oh so beautiful. The most beautiful ballerina you'd ever see. She spins and spins and spins as the box melody goes, tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. Isn't that the sound effect for when someone's taking a piss? Oh god. She neither smiles nor frowns, a permanent look of blank composure painted on her facade. Facade? Oh god, not this again. It's facade, right? It's facade. She dances for my amusement, and yet I am evaded by amusement. The room spins around me. Vertigo. I want answers, but she gives me none. I slam the box closed, and yet the room still spins. My skin? Porcelain. Is this all she is meant to be? Is this the meaning she is supposed to derive? Is it the sole purpose of her existence? And then her skin cracks, shattering. What? She's only cool and Dojin's just a fat Dojin. Don't believe people unless if it's oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay. You know, I feel like looking for answers and contemplating your reality are the sort of things that gives life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. How fitting, somber subjects for a somber day. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't one-dimensional creatures. That's what makes people so interesting. You might think that it would be way better if everyone was happy and uncomplicated all the time. But how would we know what happiness was if it weren't for the sadness to compare it to? Huh, I guess that's true. Even so, I'd rather not see my friends so troubled. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Do you ever feel discouraged when something you put a lot of time into doesn't get as much attention as you thought it would? That seems a little bit too direct here. Okay. For instance, you could have spent hours and hours on a poem, only to have your friends barely glance at it when you show it to them. It might make you feel like doing any more is useless. And the sad truth is, the world is so saturated with creative works already that most people won't receive any attention. At least, relative to the most popular artists and authors. There's actually not much that you can do in that situation besides try your best. However, you also shouldn't think of things in terms of popularity and number of views. The most important thing should be your own personal self-satisfaction. If you're proud of yourself and your work, then I can say that's a success. No, that's good. That's a great tip. That was the most depressing writing tip of the day ever. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done sharing poems, right? In which case, let's start figuring out what we're all going to do for the festival. You still remembered. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Anyway, as I was saying... Well, I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making her specialty. Cupcakes! Well, we might need a lot of them, in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori, you mentioned the goodie bags earlier, if I remember correctly. Yep, I want to make some goodie bags for everyone and put in little quotes, bookmarks, and candies. Yes, that was it. Great idea. People will love that. Indeed, we're glad you're helping, Sayori. You guys, it's nothing special. The cupcakes sound amazing, though. Of course, because I'll be making them. Wait, Monica's kind of... Oh, channel, welcome. Oh no, someone give a compliment to Monica. The stream just started out with like everyone hating. And then here we go, Monica's kind of hot. We all share a collective laugh. How about you, Yuri? Ideally I'd like to do something that could enhance the atmosphere of our performances. Is this a Q&A, Monica? Because I don't remember exactly. Asking about your depressing and self-reflecting advice. Jeez, we're still on the offensive. You tried to save all of them? Oh no. I'd like to experiment with some aromatherapy as well, if that's okay with you. Of course, that's fine. I'm excited to see what you come up with. You've also got beautiful handwriting, so perhaps something that involves that. Yuri ponders for a moment. How about banners and decorations? It's funny that you mentioned that. I was about to say that myself. Aha, well, great minds think alike, right? She shares a laugh with Yuri and turns to me. Anyway, that just leaves you, Domo. Ah, yes. The only club member who's useless. Don't say that. In fact, it looks like all of us have a lot of work to do for the festival. I'm pretty sure I speak for everyone when I say that some help would be much appreciated. Ah, so it's basically a choice between who to spend my weekend with. Ho ho. 100 likes. As if. Thanks though. It is sad. I'm crying and she my bed. Come on guys. We're not even in the thick of things yet. Why do I suddenly feel so nervous? I suppose... Oh god. Oh, here we go. I suppose I could use a bit of help. Not that I really need it, but if you want to help bake stuff, I could always have you do some dirty work. But if you help, you better not sneak a cupcake to eat. Oh god. Oh no. No, okay, hey. Natsuki, I doubt Domo will want to help you if you make him out to be a burden. If you don't need any help, I believe he'd be better off assisting someone else. Well, that's up to him to decide. Maybe he likes baking. Have you ever thought of that? Besides, how hard could it be making decorations? How hard could making decorations be anyway? It's not as though I'm only speaking for myself. Monica and Sayori would likely be appreciative of help as well. And not that it really matters, but decorating requires a lot of creativity and meticulous work. So does baking. If you've never baked a day in your life, how could you possibly know? Throughout their bickering, I can't help but notice that Sayori hasn't said, oh god, she looks so worried. I can't help but notice that Sayori hasn't said a word. Does she not want me to help her? Or am I just overthinking this? It's impossible to think properly with the arguing going on. Guys, let's settle down for a moment. Bro, my Doki Doki died. Cupcakes sound dangerously good. Ugh, I don't. Okay, maybe controversial. I don't prefer cupcakes. I think I'm more of like a cookies person. Come on, I mean, I don't know. I feel okay. You could say you're a cupcakes person, but are you like the cupcakes person who takes all the icing off and then eats it, or do you eat it with the icing? Because like I don't get the point of people who eat cupcakes, like want a cupcake, but they just get rid of the icing to begin with. Like what? That's part of the appeal of the cupcake. Unpopular opinion, Yuri's scary. Okay, admittedly, yes, she is scary, but she's like cute scary. That's the thing, right? That's probably really bad. Probably just guys. Cupcakes, cookies. No, it's not. No, they're not the same thing. In the end, it's like Natsuki said. It depends on the cupcake. You have to eat it with the icing, and you have to have the right color. Another thing. Are muffins considered cupcakes? Because technically, it's like if you don't want the icing to begin with, right? Or like if you wanted icing, all you have to do is add that to the muffin, and you basically have like a kind of combo that you could work on. Like you could have a muffin or a cupcake, which is one type of thing. Like a cupcake without the icing isn't necessarily a muffin, nor does it feel like you're eating a muffin. Cute scary just means you're a freak. Hey. Okay, fine, man. I guess I am. Domo's the only one who gets to decide how he'd like to contribute. There's no need to argue over him like he's the last boy on Earth. Oh god. There's a manga like that, isn't there? Is it World's End Harem? Or no, it's not necessarily the last guy. I'm trying to remember. There's a manga that's that topic. Caught some big eyes. Oh no. Okay, it doesn't matter whose preferred character is, okay? Come on. It's alright, guys. It's alright. I think it's fair to say that each of us have plenty of work to do. This has nothing to do with him being a boy. I agree, we're merely discussing our workloads. Looks like Monica has united Natsuki and Yuri with a common enemy. Sorry, I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just move on already? Alright then, moving along. Domo, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Huh. Very well. And nothing from Survey. Oh man, I'm feeling bad for her. Why is this? In that case, everyone looks straight at me, varying expressions playing on their faces. Wait, oh god, I thought I accidentally skipped it. All right, save that. And Yuri. At this point, if I ever get the character prompts, it's gonna be instantly Yuri. There's no deciding for this first playthrough. I love Sayori too. Cupcakes are more cakey. True. The thing is, I think, I don't know. I like muffins, but it's weird because muffins are more dry than cupcakes, right? Natsuki is epic weeb gamer, but they're saying if you're pretty evil. I don't know if that saying is true. Oh god. The Doki, we're the biggest sims of all time. Got a lot of Natsuki stuff going on. Too bad. The whole stream name is just focused on Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most helpful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you... Wait. Just a while ago, she was not really wanting it, and now... Tsundere... Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No? I was just saying. So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Domo? Yeah. If that's okay with you, Yuri. Of course. Sorry, I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. Your assistance will be much appreciated. Okay, well, that's sorted then. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. How about you, Sayori? We can work together if you want. I think I'll be okay, thanks. What an independent bunch you all are. Haha. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. She glances shyly in my direction. Do you feel the same way, Domo? Yeah, I haven't really made any banners before, and I don't know much about aromatherapy, whatever that is. So it'll be a new experience for me. I'm sorry in advance if I'm not very useful, Yuri. No, there's nothing to worry about. I appreciate you offering to help me in the first place. Good to know. It'll be fun. Yeah, that's a spirit, guys. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? I'm just looking forward to making all of those cupcakes. Those new students better appreciate them. I'm sure they will. Don't you worry. After all, they look just as nice as they taste. There's a general murmur of agreement. I have a little surprise in mind with the cupcakes that I think everyone will like. It's gonna be fucking... I don't know if it was someone who said it in the past stream. Like, there will be a razor or something in the cupcake, or was that for Yuri's tea? I can't remember. Oh, would that be? Natsuki rolls her eyes. It's called a surprise for a reason, dummy. You'll find out on Monday. Haha, of course. How silly of me to forget. Anyway, there's nothing more to discuss for today. Everyone knows what they're doing, so I'll see you all on Monday with your festival stuff. Oh, sorry, before I go, Sayuri, anything you want to add? Sayuri has been awfully quiet. If I wasn't so worried about her, I might have forgotten she was in the room. Huh? No, I'm okay, thanks. I'm looking forward to what your little mystery is, Natsuki. As Natsuki and Monica leave, Sayuri turns to Yuri and I. Ooh. Oh god, okay. Natsuki looks like Tori. Taiga? Nah, I don't know. Wait, Natsuki has short hair. And I'm pretty sure Taiga's like hella tiny. Wait, like way smaller than Natsuki. I wonder if I should make sure that Doma's feeling good about himself even after an insult. Thank you. Thank you. Self-aware. Sure, detection. Do you not know anything about this? No, I actually don't know anything about the mod other than it just adds more, like, I guess, options and stuff. Why does Doma have such a... yeah, it's not about the numbers, but it's also my upload, like, frequency. I mean, I just upload stuff whenever. It's not like it's really something that that's too important. But I appreciate all the support from you guys. I kind of feel bad with how long it's been since a video. I think my last video was short and it was like a month ago. But yeah. How about... Wait, did she actually... Is that actually how tall she is? I thought she was shorter. Oh, and Domo Yuri? Wait. You writing 5-0 like that just triggered a small part. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. 5FT. Wait, really? Damn it, I'm getting sidetracked. Man, now I want to watch Toradora. That was also one of the first things I've watched. That was such a good show. I hope you two have fun. She giggles as she walks out the door. Hang on, we're meant to walk home together. As I move forward to intercept her, I feel a light tap on my shoulder. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is picking up. It's Yuri, looking incredibly sheepish. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you or anything. It's just, I realized we have no way of contact. Oh, we have no way of contacting each other this weekend. I forgot myself, actually. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Do you, do you want my mobile number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Okay, here you go. We exchanged numbers. As I add her name to my list of contacts, I realize how small my contact list actually is. Apart from Sayori and my parents, it's basically empty. A reminder of how life was before joining this club. Domo? Huh? Sorry, I must have spaced out a little. It's okay, I was just saying I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer go. You must make Sayori happy at least once. Never. Wait, bro. Please go with Sayori. Yeah, we started this whole playthrough with like a whole Yuri only mindset, so unfortunately. Are you lagging? Oh, I don't know if I've set, like, that's one thing I'm concerned about is if I set the bitrate too high. I think you're able to adjust the video quality to lower. Hopefully that helps. If not, I might need to look into lower bit rates for my future streams. I think okay. Oh, yeah. I guess that's fine. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. I guess it's not really that important either way. I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I can actually contribute to whatever you have in mind, Yuri. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Doma. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or no, that's not it. That's not it at all. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? God, this is my favorite sprite of her. It's just, oh, it's so adorable. It's so cute. It's so cute. I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's simply what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Besides, you helped me a lot with Sayori earlier. I have to return the favor somehow. You don't really have to worry about that. I'm only teasing. I'd love to help you out. I always enjoy your company. Her face flushes a bright crimson. Oh god. There's no way you sincerely mean that. Of course I do. You're a delight to be around. Oh my god, we are buttering her. You're a delight to be around, Yuri. I see. Forgive me, Tomo. It's just I rarely hear such kind things spoken so genuinely. I really can't understand why anyone would say mean things about her, just because she keeps to herself or because her interests deviate a little from the norm. Regardless, I really do want to spend my Sunday with you, Yuri. Can you believe me? She looks me straight in the eyes, deep in thought. It's almost as if I can see the gears turning in her head. After a brief moment, she sighs and nods. Yes, I believe you. I hope that we have an exceptional time together, Domo. No. It turned out to sound so serious. Oh no. Wait, what? Yeah, so yeah, I know there is nudity. That's why I unfortunately have it censored. Unfortunately. I can't do that on the stream, guys. I can't uncensor it. Everything about everyone out here about agreeing about what character should be chosen with the dun 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 dun. Are we up? Dun 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 dun. I think we're on. Oh, we are on. Fuck. Okay. Oh god, bro, it's disgusting. Okay. Oh fuck no. Alright. Oh. Alright, cool. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know where it stopped. Okay. Well, I think it was when we were still talking to Yuri. But either way, I think that's similar. We're just talking about working together on the project. Are we? Hold on. I need to switch back the capture. I think we're good now. Hopefully. Sorry about that. My internet had to reset. Let me check. Are we good on the tubes? I need to refresh chat as well. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. I can see all of you. I see you guys. I see you. Very sorry about that. I'm just looking through your guys' messages because it did disconnect from me, so I don't know what I've missed. What have you guys been talking about since I've left? Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. Oh my god. Whew. I'm so like thankful that I actually looked to my right, like at a good time. Otherwise, I would have kept playing, and then I don't know how the stream continues. Does it just cut off where it disconnected, or I don't know. Did you guys lose a part, or did it just cut straight to this part, the us being in her house? Otherwise, I mean, I think it's fine. It shouldn't have skipped that much. Okay. I think okay. I'm gonna cut to the chase. I think it's working. But yeah, we were just she was just talking about how she felt bad about interrupting me and Sayori. So that should be it. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Ooh. Wait, is this a new BGM? Okay. I peek out of... Oh, that seems way louder than the usual music. Sorry. If it's too quiet, let me know. I peek out of my window and notice... Yuri? She's not supposed to be here for a little while. I go downstairs and open the front door. Ah! Turtleneck sweater. Oh, okay. I was worried this was the wrong house. I probably should have asked about it earlier. No, it's okay. You're a bit early, though. But that's alright. I'm glad I took the time to tidy things up before she arrived. If she'd arrived early and I hadn't done anything, I would have been really embarrassed. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. I suppose I was just a bit anxious that I'd follow your directions wrong. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. Wait, hold on. Okay. It is checked. I just want to be sure. This just seems the mood. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Well, the thing is, if it was the Virgin Killer one, I'm pretty sure I'd get flagged. This stream would be flagged. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Well, I actually had a bit of trouble. Is that so? Yuri had texted me a list of art supplies yesterday, and I was supposed to pick them up for today. It probably works out better this way, since she'll be able to get exactly what she's looking for. But, well, we should be able to take some of the things from the art room at school. As long as I could leave my things at your house first, I'd rather not carry them with me. Sure, no problem. I quickly open up the front door to my house, and Yuri places her things just past it. That way, we'll see them as soon as we get back. Right then, shall we? It's like, oh god, I'm giddy. I'm so giddy right now. The two of us briskly start walking to school. The weather is beautiful, and a light breeze blows throughout the streets. Yuri is rather quiet, but she doesn't seem to be annoyed. I've come to learn that she tends to appreciate things from afar, so her silence isn't too worrying. It's odd being at school on the weekend. The mood of the place feels totally different without the crowds of students around. Yuri leads me down a long corridor until we reach a large, imposing door. There's someone here, huh? It's gonna be kind of awkward. We're like casually together, almost like it's a date. This should be it. With a slight creak, she opens the door and heads inside. The smell of dried paint lingers in the air. While not terribly large, this place should have what we're looking for. Okay, so we'll need a large cloth banner and some paints. Do you have brushes already? I think so. It couldn't hurt to get some more, though. Yuri strides through the classroom, a determined look on her face. It's quite stunning. It's quite a stunning contrast to how she usually appears. I kind of like it. Oh god, she bends down and pulls a long thick. God damn it, what's wrong with me? Long thick sheet of fabric from a shelf down below. With a surprising haste, she folds it up into a neat bundle and tucks it under her arm. You know, Domo. Yeah? Well, she closes her eyes, taking a quick breath. I know we haven't even started yet, but this is nice. We're doing something so simple together, yet it feels so enrapturing. That's a bit forward, isn't it? Yuri seems to think so too, as her face flushes. Wait, what the heck? Why do you have so many accounts? Must not be purity file. Filled or killed? Ah, I didn't mean for that to sound so serious. We're not even decorating it, and I'm ruining things. She retreats into the deep purple shroud of her hair, fidgeting with the loose. Oh, that's so adorable. Oh, fuck, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Now this is the Yuri I'm more accustomed to. Yuri, I thought we went over this. You don't have to worry about that. I know that's just your way of expressing how excited you are to start working on our part for the festival, and I'm excited too. Okay, if that's how you really feel. She nervously scans the shelves, picking out the various different paints we'll need. In the end, we spent a bit more time than I was expecting here. It seems Yuri really pays attention to the quality of what she wants. But if it'll make things go well with Yuri today, I don't mind. Right, shall we head back to my place and get started on this? Yes, we should have everything we need now. Once we arrived back at my house, I unlocked the door and guided her up to my bedroom. What are you talking about? I have no idea what you mean. Once we arrived back at my house, I unlocked the door and guided her up to my bedroom. There should be enough space for us to work on the banner up there. As soon as I open the door, Yuri wanders around my room curiously. Doma, your house is remarkably tidy. I cleaned it before you came over, so... oh? You didn't have to do that just for me. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. I see. That makes sense. After all, a clear room makes a clear mind, does it not? Yeah, that's... Okay, hold on. So cleaning can be very therapeutic. That's the thing. I feel like... I don't know if it... other people... But I can't focus on something unless, like, I've cleaned my entire, like, space. My entire room. And sometimes I'll even use it as an excuse to get out of what I should be doing. It's like, oh, this is out of order, or I need to wrap these cables. Like, I need to clean everything. And then usually I don't end up doing the thing I was supposed to be cleaning to help me do. Yeah, that's a sentence. Anyway, I would have been more than happy to have help. Yeah, I have a room. What do you think? I live on the streets. Please, what kind of host would I be if I left this place a tip? You just live in a cardboard box. It's like hella budget Harry Potter. Besides, I like to know where everything is in my room. Everything has its own place, you know? Yuri nods and walks over to my desk. She carefully studies the various collectibles I have set up on it. Suddenly, she reaches down and... Wait, don't look in there! I snatch Yuri's wrist. Oh god. What is this? Guys, I have a room. I snatch Yuri's wrist. Okay. I snatch Yuri's wrist, which is in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Do forgive me, Doma. I shouldn't be poking around the property of others. I don't know why I did that. It's okay, I just... well, never mind. I'm glad I managed to catch her before she got a chance to look inside. There's things in there I'm not really comfortable sharing with others. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She starts to fidget with her hands, gently squeezing them. So what did you have in plan, Yuri? Yes. I thought about some ways we could... With the right atmospheric pieces, we could morph the world into our own citadel of scansion, our domain of declension. Yuri blushes. Perhaps she feels as though she got a bit carried away. That sounds... ambitious. What kind of atmospheric pieces were you thinking of? Well, even something as simple as adjusting the lighting or employing aromatherapy could be wonderful. Clean rooms are nice and all, but like I couldn't survive if I didn't have my messy stack of books, graph paper, and notebooks on my desk. Really? I feel like, because like when I'm working on something and I just see like at the corner of my eye, like there's just shit like laying all over. I feel like I need to clean it. Like it's a priority before I continue any further. Right? Maybe there's at least a kiss scene. I don't know. Is that censored too? Is the hand holding censored? Wow. I'm impressed, Yuri. You really put a lot of thought into this. It's nothing really. I was just hoping that I could make our recital an event that plucks at the soul. Through our words, our visitors can experience our struggles and strife vicariously. That sounds intense. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a cylindrical wooden object. What the fuck? And places it on my desk. I thought about covering the windows up and having small candles. Oh, it's a candle. Having small candles provide the room's illumination. I thought it would make our event much more of an intimate affair. Don't you agree? Yeah. The way Yuri worded that sounds a bit forward, doesn't it? Oh my god, pick up! Of course she's being forward, dude. I choose not to press it though. No, oh god. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, it's an oil diffuser. It's actually my personal one from home. Tell me, Doma, how much do you know about aromatherapy? Is she about to show me? Oh my god. The Prince Finn Baylor. Hello. Welcome. I just watched your You and Me series and man, you guys are awesome. What else? Let's found him as well, just as the case easy. Improvise step survive. Not as much as I'd like to, eh? Yeah. Well, let me tell you about it a little. I believe the scent of an area can completely alter how we perceive it. Being able to alter the God, I can't read right now. I'm too smitten. Being able to alter the aura of the room like that, there's something magical about it. Yuri opens it up and retrieves a tiny glass bottle from her bag, alongside a bigger plastic one filled with water. She empties the larger bottle into the diffuser, then uncaps the tiny bottle and adds a few drops to it, then pushes the button. Within seconds, a delightful smelling mist delicately floats out of it. Wow, that smells wonderful. See, okay, the thing that just popped into my head was because of how far she went to like add her scent to her poem in that one scene. You don't nah, it couldn't be. It couldn't be. This is the one that not everyone dies? That's what we're hoping for. We're hoping not everyone dies. That would mean Yuri's X-Men. What was the stuff you were adding to it? It's my favorite essential oil. It's derived from the jasmine flower. It has a beautifully alluring scent, wouldn't you agree? Okay, see, it might be a different game, but like, are there character types? Like how she was like a yandere, not, you know, Natsuki's obviously still tsundere. I don't think you could really change much with that, but like how kept are there character types from the past game? That's what I'm concerned about. Because of course, in the beginning, she acted all normal with us, right? I'm fine with one or two types, but not everyone. We'll see if we can. The thing is, with how, because we pursue one person, or at least we're doing a route right now. I wonder if it affects everyone else in the sense that it makes them negative. I know where you're going, and I hate it. It really does smell nice. Was there a particular reason you chose it? Well, while it's true that jasmine can aid relaxation, it has various other properties. It can enhance your emotions and stir the mind. She's using it to catch us. This is all according to her plan. What might simply be curiosity can grow into enrapturing awe and wonder. A mild interest can blossom into an exciting infatuation. She's using it! Oh, there's a reason she chose this. Now, if this explanation doesn't catch on with him, then I don't know what's wrong with us as a main character, man. She was only yonder after Monica. Yeah. I just don't want to see her like anything similar to what happened. If anything, I remember being so confused when she killed herself. Like I was like, no, not only that, I was confused that you had to sit through the whole weekend with her body. I see the yonder was always there and Monica just accentuate personality traits. But it was there. She was a yandere at that point. Someone described it as an aphrodisiac. Wait, okay, so I was right. Someone would describe it as an aphrodisiac, but I think that has more to do with the warm feelings it can give you. You're drawn in, your heart pounding along with the world around you. Doesn't that sound oh god, what? I can't read. Doesn't that sound yeah, domo? Yeah, I think that'd be perfect. I'm not sure what that word means. Yeah, same. But based on her reaction, it must mean something good. You're quite an expert on this, aren't you? I'll trust your judgment. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. Oh. Make more glasses for this. Oh god, no, please no. Don't do it. Her brain's so big, lies. Her brain medium. Alright. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different kanji character on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the kanji paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense as you... Oh, she can get intense. Ursula. Yeah, okay. Woohoo! Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Ah, so cute. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Domo. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Oh, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then, she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Oh god, please no. Oh god. Why have... Oh, PTSD. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate... What if it happens earlier? What if it actually happens earlier? The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Please don't be weird. Please don't be weird. To each their own, you know? If you please don't be weird. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Oh wait, no, okay, this did happen in the last game, if I remember. She does have a knife thing. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. That's a nervous laughter, right? You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. It suits me? Oh god, look at her face. Eat the knife. Eat the knife to assert dominance. Dude, imagine the play with knives during some intense moments. It's like you're a daredevil. You're bound to get close at one point. Yeah, it's kind of intense, ha. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. Wait, what? You made one out of a... Wait, what's a railway spike? Oh? I thought she'd be wearing like a skirt or a dress this entire time for some reason. Why did I not... Why did I... Oh, God. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Domo, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's... Well, yes, I've kind of figured it out now. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. If I remember what happens during this, Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. That's... She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. Where do you keep your first aid kit? We'll need to sterilize the wound. Then wrap it to halt the blood flow. Do you have gauze? It should... I raise my hand, cutting Yuri off. Yuri, I don't think it's that serious. I probably just need a bandage. Yuri's pupils narrow, perhaps afraid that she went too far. But I appreciate your concern. Will you be okay for a little while? Yes, of course. I quickly run to the kitchen and rinse the cut, then apply a small plaster. It stings a little, but that should be the worst of it. As I return, Yuri's eyes dart around the room, as though she were too embarrassed to look at me. Wait, what's happening here? This extreme side, I can't. Yes, sir. Good scene incoming. Very good scene. I mean, if we're just talking about... Oh my god. Oh, Jason. Oh no. Well, the thing is, because... what is it? I know there's a scene where... What? I think she... I can't remember if she sucks the blood out of my finger or something. And whatever other scenes... I'm assuming they did add something for this, but we're not gonna get to see that, or whatever it might be. I went a bit overboard there. I'm sorry if I made things awkward. Yuri hangs her head shamefully. Yuri, my parents were doctors, so I always tend to jump to the most severe conclusions when it comes to personal injury. I never know how to read the situation. I'm sorry for making you feel so out of place. In your own home, no less. Yuri, she's way too harsh on herself. How can I fix this? It's really okay. Your heart was in the right place. Yeah, the mod link should be in the description for the stream. If you want to try it out for yourself. Yeah, you could probably just skip right to this scene and go into whatever H scene they might have added. I won't get to see it right now. So if you want to get ahead of me. She doesn't look up. I appreciate that you were concerned about me, but I'm fine, see? It was only a tiny nick. It's my fault anyway for being so careless with your knife. I see. The panic in her eyes evaporates, replaced by a calming stillness. Seeing her ease up a bit is reassuring. Maybe the oil diffuser is helping? Thank you for being patient with me, Domo. Yuri giggles shyly. That was really cute. I was definitely not expecting it. My face grows hot. Yeah, no worries. Wait, but I can't. I have... He's breaking my Doki Doki Steam in normal. Do you already have other mods installed in the game? I wonder if anything's conflicting. I can't remember what the installation process is, but I think you just moved files and replaced stuff, don't you? I clear my throat. Speaking of which, I need some water. Ugh, I'm so thirsty. I'm just so thirsty. Wait, and even with a clean install, it didn't work? That's weird. I might have to... Maybe I can check it later. I'm not sure. Oh. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Imagine what it could do to her or you. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the kanji. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and seems like it'll be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's going to look wonderful, isn't it? Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? Well, remember the paint in the banner? I'd like to make something with that. Something to display in the club room. Ah, that's right. Yuri had made a big deal about fetching the banner from the art room. She must have been looking forward to this. Could you retrieve the paint and brushes from the other room? I can stay here and unravel the banner. Yeah, sure. I'll be right back. Thank you very much. I head downstairs to pick up the bag filled with acrylic paints. There's mixing palettes and several different colors. I stop to fill a couple of the cups with water for diluting the brushes afterwards, then go back upstairs. He likes to mix up craftsmanship and danger. I doubt she sharpened. Well, the thing is... Wait, craftsmanship and... No, wait, wouldn't that make sense that she would sharpen her knives? Because that's more dangerous. Right? Goodbye, extra accounts, I guess. Imagine if she had done 18 plus something with a knife. That'd be epic. Well, we can only hope. Yuri? Domo? As I open the door, Yuri is hurriedly rolling her sleeve over her arm. Nothing. Wait. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so... Let's get to work. I can't shake the feeling that there's something she's not telling me, but I don't push the point further. So, I think if we did a color grading across the banner, it would look wonderful. Starting with warm colors, then blending into darker shades. I thought a day-to-night cycle would be really pretty. Once it's finished, we could write something inspirational across it. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. I kneel down on the opposite side of the banner as Yuri. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art projects we had back then. Okay, yes, a dull knife, it's more dangerous, but... maybe this is too much logic. We don't need logic. This is a game. I'm gonna ignore your just... Wow. It's relaxing. If this is too immature for you, then I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah. I suppose it is. I'm glad you feel that way, Domo. Yuri places her brush down, pondering to herself. Most people our age want to do wild things, but I'm usually more comfortable doing something soothing. I'm quite content with just a bit of company. Even if it's something simple, like reading, we don't need to be talking a lot. I'm just having a friend next to... Oh, wait, please don't... Oh, is that a friend? Friend zoned? Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. What? Child beatings? What? I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over to Banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kya! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? I don't think so. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Ah, yes. This was one of my favorite, this is one of my favorite parts of the game. Because of... Oh my god. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's warm. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Hold on a moment. Huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her moments seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. Oh, is that all the fun for today? Is that all? Oh my god. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here and have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Ahahaha. You say that like you're glad it's... No, that's not it. No. That's not what... Please, stay. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh, God. That's an understatement. No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. You can just see here. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be much more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the most important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean that this is the last time it can happen. Which means we continue. We get together every weekend instead. Every weekend. Wait, what? There should be a mod where there's an actual animation of not... I think I know what you're talking about too. I think I've seen that part. But why? How? That's awful. Why? Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. No, this is where we give her the goodbye kiss. Bro. Dude. Exactly. How awful of a person could you be? To be poor cutesy wootsy Natsuki who's never done a thing wrong in her entire game life. Alright, channel. Thanks for stopping by. There's an actual animation. Alright, have fun with it, man. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait! I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this. Oh god, okay, he's taking initiative. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot, you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Domo. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't want to make things awkward, but... I would like to spend more time with you as well, Domo. He takes a slow, deep breath and releases my hand. I guess I'll see you tomorrow? Yeah, I'll see you at the festival. With one last smile, Yuri starts to head home. She looks back over her shoulder, but then quickly turns back around. God, I'm really grateful that I got to do this with Yuri. I enjoyed my time with her a lot. The way she said... I keep hiccuping. Maybe I should stop drinking so much water. Ugh. I was actually surprised because I checked Steam charts a while ago and I didn't know there were still many people playing Team Fortress 2. I think that's like the first PC game that I played. I think. It used to just be me like scrolling through Steam's free-to-play list and just playing whatever was on there. There was TF2 because my cousin showed me it, and then I don't know if anyone knows what this game is. It's called Soldier Front 2. Like you don't have money as a kid to buy games, so like all you got is like the free stuff. The way she said she simply enjoys having company, I understand exactly what she means. Tomorrow's going to be incredible. I just know it. I just know it. TF2 killed TF2. What? TF? Wait, do you mean Titanfall killed TF2 or TF? Or you mean because... No, you mean Team Fortress 2 caused Team Fortress 2's downfall. I remember I didn't even have money for Minecraft. There's that free one that you can play. I forgot what like the limitations of it are, but I know there's like a free version of it you can do. It's the day of the festival. The preparations for the event should be nearly complete, given all the work everyone's put in over the weekend. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. I smile, putting my phone away. Her personality even shows through her texts. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Yuri at the fest. My man, he has priorities, bro! Wait, no, it's not Minecraft Lite. Or is that what they call it now? Is there an actual Lite edition? But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Oh, it's been a while though. Where's Sayori? Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. What if... Okay, the thing is, it definitely says Blue Skies mod at the loading screen. What if it is installed but isn't installed, like actually, and we're actually just gonna see the same thing happen again? I don't like where this is going. I can check right after on how to install the mod. I don't remember how. Because I had the mod installed for a while since the very first stream. The first stream that was on Twitch instead. So I don't remember how I installed it. Oh, so there seriously was an actual light edition. I didn't know that. We're meant to walk together, but she's late again. I don't want to leave her behind, but if she takes much longer, I'm going to be late for school. More time passes. There's going to be a moment of decision soon if she doesn't arrive. Just as I'm getting ready to leave, I finally spot her, slowly making her way down the street. She's carrying a large sack in her hands, and I'm surprised she isn't running over to me. Isn't she aware of how late she is? Sorry, where have you been? We could have been late for school. Ah! I know, sorry. I, overslept again? Or couldn't decide what to have for breakfast again? She immediately pouts. You're such a meanie sometimes. You know my teasing is all in good fun, right? She mumbles something under her breath. Of course. It looks like she's back to her normal self again. A definite relief. I felt a little guilty I'm not spending Sunday with her, but then again, it was probably wise to give her space. Then again, Yuri also needed help. I point to the sack she's carrying, which contains an assortment of colorful little gift bags. Ah, are those the gift bags you were working on over the weekend? Yep, I managed to get everything we need. Candy, quotes, and bookmarks. It was a lot of fun. Although, it was kind of hard to stop myself from eating the sweets. And did you manage it? People won't notice if a sweet or two goes missing, right? I can't help but laugh, but that's such a Sayori thing to say and do. I'm glad you're feeling better today, Sawyer. And I'm sorry if I was a bit too invasive on Friday. I just worry a lot, that's all. It's okay, Domo. It really is. It's sweet that you were concerned. But yeah, I'm fine. It was just a little rain cloud. Although I'm kind of nervous for the festival. Honestly, I don't blame you for that. It's kind of nerve-wracking, isn't it? I mean, I know how much it means to Monica, but at the same time, I didn't realize how intimidating reciting poetry to a bunch of strangers can be. Yeah, I was all for it back in the club room, but now that the actual day is here, she looks a little nervous. I reach over and give her a squeeze on the shoulder. Yeah, at first I thought when you said light version that it was like Minecraft Pocket Edition, but then again, that's not free, but I didn't know there was an actual light. That's cool. We'll be fine, don't worry. I know how much you like poetry, plus your poems are great. I just hope my own performance is up to standard. Oh, don't be silly, Domo. They'll love your poem, I just know it. I chuckle, admiring the definitive optimism that really makes Sayori, well, Sayori. Guess we'll find out. Ahaha. By the way, are you doing anything after the festival? Anything fun? Nope, I haven't really planned that far ahead. I'm not great at doing that anyway. I'm kind of hoping we finish early so we can have the rest of the day off, to be honest. So what you're really saying is that you just want to go home and sleep, right? Oh, look how many students there are. How many clubs are... Look at how... Wait, how many clubs are having their own little event today? What a tactical change of topic that was. Our school is in sight, and there's a lot of students milling around. It's a little strange to think that there's so many fellow students around, yet I've been feeling so lonely. Or at least, before joining the literature club. Times like these make me grateful that Sayori told me about the club in the first place. I don't know, probably quite a few. By the way, Sayori. Huh? What's up, Domo? I just wanted to say, well, no matter how this festival goes, I'm really grateful you told me about your club and let me join. I've had a lot of fun so far. I scratched the back of my head nervously as Sayori looks curiously at me. I've never been good at expressing myself, and it probably shows. I guess what I'm trying to say is, thank you. It's been so fun being able to spend time with you again, too. It really takes me back. You don't have to thank me for anything, silly. I've enjoyed it, too. After all, it would have been lovely. It would be lovely if things could go back to how they used to. How they used to? What do you mean? Oh, nothing. Strange choice of words. What could she mean by this? As we enter the courtyard and make our way to our meeting room, she breaks the silence by giggling. Is something funny? I've just thought of a way to steal one of Natsuki's cupcakes without her realizing. Are you sure that's a good idea? Natsuki might be little, but you know better than I do that she can be really fiery. Oh, don't worry about her. She might seem a bit mean on the outside, but she's harmless. Don't let her fool her. I'm glad a game like mine... Well, imagine What, like microtransactions of Minecraft? That'd be so weird. Oh no, you know, like the, I know it's people like other people themselves can craft the character skins, but imagine if you had to pay pay for a character skin, like when you wanted to change it. Or like yeah, actually I don't know what else. Like imagine trying to monetize Minecraft outside of just purchasing the game. Oh, don't worry about her. She might seem a bit mean on the outside, but she's harmless. Don't let her fool you. Well, I'd rather her than me. Wait, really? Oh no, you're suggesting stuff, right? Like you build the nether portal, you go to the effort to build the nether portal and you have to actually pay. Domo, Sayori! It's good to see you guys. Do you want to come and give me a hand? Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. Bedrock Edition has a lot of microtransactions. Oh, so there is a way that they did it. Well, at least it's not like over the top. Because I think we can agree a lot of games have gone a little bit over the top. If Minecraft was on my ear. Thank God. They must be the one she prepared that has all the poems. They must be the one she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. Hey, do you guys want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I put down the banner I'm holding and grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. They look really pretty. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized the girls' poems from the ones they performed during our practice. Just then, Natsuki burst into the room carrying a box that positively towers over her. Yuri trails in behind her, clutching a large duffel bag nervously. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you guys got here before me? I thought I was pretty early. I'm sorry for being the last one here. I'm glad that some preparation is already underway though. It should take less time to set everything up this way. You can't get skipped. Oh god, I remember that old launching show. Or I don't know, do games still start up like that? It's either that or I haven't played an EA game in a long time. EA. Yeah, let's work hard together, everyone. Natsuki unpacks her box to reveal 4 trays of cupcakes stacked carefully on top of each other. Domo! I jumped at the sudden outburst. Yes? Help me lay out these cupcakes. Then if you wouldn't mind, Sayori, can you help me with these? Yuri gestures at her bag, to which Sayori nods cheerfully. Wait, I forgot. Oh yeah, she's bringing like the aromatherapy shit. I help Natsuki with her cupcakes while Yuri and Sayori start putting up decorations. Meanwhile, Monica continues putting down pamphlets. It isn't long before Natsuki has carefully arranged her cupcakes in a neat formation. Each cupcake is topped with icing and some kanji written in a variety of different colored frostings. Wow, these look really good. Great idea to make the literature club themed as well, Natsuki. Yeah, it was a good idea, huh? I wrote down words that specifically have to do with poetry in our poems too. She picks up a cupcake to show me. See, this one says create. Eh? Isn't this the kanji for use? Eh? As Natsuki furiously checks over the rest of her cupcakes to look for more miswritten characters, I glance over at Sayori and Yuri. Yuri's on the floor, painting her inspirational quote on the banner in white paint. I guess she figured out where I put the banner herself. Meanwhile, Sayori's hung up the kanji curtain in the doorway and is puzzling over the essential oil setup. Oh, wait. Wait, what the hell, Jason? Oh my god. Everyone's kind of been like had their own moment of being awful so far. Meanwhile, Sayori's hung up the kanji curtain in the doorway and is puzzling over the essential oil setup. A good writer possesses not only his own spirit, but also the spirit of his friends? Yes, it's a quote by the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. Seems like a pretty fitting quote. Yes, I thought it would summarize our experiences in the club quite well. I'm finished with the lettering, so if you wouldn't mind, Domo. That is, could you help hold my chair steady as I pin this up? Of course. Yuri pulls a chair up to the front of the classroom and climbs onto it, teetering slightly. She grips the banner tightly in her hands as she reaches up to attach it to the wall. The chair gives a threatening wobble, but luckily I manage to steady it. Ah! It's okay, Yuri. I've got you. I've got you. You don't have anything to worry about. Thank you. Is it just me, or does she look like she's starting to blush now? I feel my cheeks begin to heat up as well. I didn't say anything weird, did I? When I help her down from the chair after she's finished, she looks more bashful than ever. Man, how do I always make things so awkward? Right? Question I always ask myself. It looks like all the preparations are almost finished now. I feel like there's something missing though. Suddenly, I notice a large bag sitting forlornly by itself to the side. That's Sayori's, isn't it? Sayori, did you forget to set up your part? Did I? I did. She rushes over to the bag and quickly empties it out. It's full of small, colorful bags tied shut with thin ribbons. Wah! Don't worry, I'll help you. Haha. We start organizing the goodie bags in neat rows on the desk closest to the door. I peek inside one of them as we do so. You can take a bag if you want. Inside the bag, I find candy, stickers, inspirational quotes from poems on some sort of cardstock, and bookmarks. The little definition of awful. Okay, man. Whatever you say. Looks like there's a good mix of things in here. I choose only the best candy for the festival. Oh, chose. And the best quotes. The best bookmarks as well. You betcha. We laugh as we finish up our task. I take a bag and fish out a candy and pop it into my mouth. Sayori really does have good taste. The chocolate and toffee seems to melt on my tongue. Can I have one too, Domo? I can't resist those puppy dog eyes. Thanks, you're the best. Damn. I'm about to summon the demon. Okay. Ah. I don't know if being too active is a bad thing, but yeah. Yeah, we all the characters deserve happiness. That's what we're going for here. This is a happiness only stream. Unless taking Yuri's route leads to someone's doom. Then otherwise, fuck it. I couldn't care. By the time we finish, it looks like everyone else is done too. The classroom is now darkened and lit up by the ambient lighting of the candles. A delicate floral scent wafts through the air, courtesy of Yuri's essential oils. Sayori and I head towards the other three girls, who are huddled near the front of the classroom, murmuring to each other. Is it about time to start yet? What if we get no one in here? That's gonna be really sad. Almost. We wrote that we were going to start at 10 a.m. on our posters, and that's in 10 minutes. Are people actually going to show up for this? I actually really hope so. Don't be so negative. Some people have shown up already, and I'm sure that will file in soon. You guys don't have to be worrying so much about it. I've got full faith in all of you. I've seen all of your poems. It's been amazing watching each and every one of you find your nurture your writing, unique writing styles. She smiles encouragingly at each of us. To her credit, her words are helpful, even though I haven't been part of this club for as long as the other three. Even Domo? Natsuki! It was just a joke, jeez. Thought some humor would lighten the mood. Sorry, just trying to make sure everyone's in the best frame of mind before we start. It's okay, Monica. We all understand and appreciate that. Yeah, at first the hair was kind of blending into the background, so it looked like she just had no head, or like top part of her head. Yeah, it does look like cult. Yeah, we know how much this club means to you. I want it to be a success just as much as you do. Couldn't have put it better myself, even though I've only been in the club for a few days. I've felt really at home. Truth be told, I used to be kinda lonely. Knowing that I'm inclined in something with people like you guys always makes me feel better. I haven't told anyone about how lonely I've been feeling. I'm a little nervous about how they'll react. They missed out on telling ghost stories. They all turn to me, varying degrees of emotion on their faces. Natsuki impatiently looks to the side while Sayori and Yuri give expressions of concern. Oh, Domo, I had no idea you felt that way. I'm sorry, I really hope we can change that. But I'm so happy you feel welcome here too. It's exactly what we wanted. I agree, no one should feel alone. I know it's quite a difficult thing to experience. I feel a warm flush of gratitude at their words. Thanks, guys. That means a lot. Also, Monica, I told Sayori this earlier, and I figured you might appreciate hearing this. Huh? Well, no matter how the festival goes, I just wanted to say thank you to all of you. This feels like an ending. Thanks to you guys, that lonely feeling has disappeared. You've all been so welcoming and accepting and believing me. I'm really appreciative of that. So even if this event doesn't go as planned, just know that I really love it here, and I'm so glad Sayori told me about this club. If others don't like what we have here, well, it's their loss, right? The girls nod in agreement, smiling at me. I had no idea my words would have such an impact, but I'm glad they did in the end. It feels so rewarding to be able to give back to the club for a change. Monica turns to me, eyes shining with appreciation. Thank you, Demo. You're right. Hearing those words from a newcomer really makes me feel like I've succeeded in my goals as president. After all, I wanted to create a place where people can feel comfortable and share literature. And what you just said makes me feel like it was all worth it. He turns to face the others. See guys, if we could show Domo how amazing this club is, who's to say we can't show the other students the same thing? Don't see them as strangers, see them as potential club members. She's definitely gotten up an inspiring way with words. Yeah, good thinking, Monica. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, but if they say anything bad about my cupcakes, I'm gonna kill them. Yeah, goddamn. Yuri giggles softly. I won't lie to you, I'm still quite nervous, but after hearing what you've said, Domo, I realize there might be other lonely people out there. This club would be the perfect place for them. Yeah, we might even find more manga enthusiasts. That's the spirit. Now let's go and show the rest of the school just what the literature club is made of. As if on cue, a few people wander into the room, curiously looking around the room. Monica confidently walks over and greets them. And so it begins. Monica and Sayori have greeted the newcomers and settled them in desks throughout the classroom. Some people are already helping themselves to cupcakes, and I notice Natsuki keeping an eye on them. Meanwhile, Yuri is nervously looking through a pamphlet, and I see her soundlessly mouthing the words to her poem. Now that I think about it, I should be getting some extra practice in as well. Before I can do so, though, Monica heads back towards us with Sayori in tow. Showtime, everyone! Wait, okay, I thought I skipped something. Showtime, everyone! Let's do this, guys. Time to get this over with. I can do this. We group up and stand together at the front of the classroom. Monica steps up to the podium and clears her throat, drawing the room's attention to her. Okay, everyone. Welcome to the Literature Club's poetry performance. My name is Monica, as some of you may know. Some girls sitting near the front of the classroom wave at her. And I'm the president of the club. Accompanying me is the vice president, Sayori. Hi, guys. And the rest of our club members, Yuri, Natsuki, and last, but certainly not least, Domo. We all wave back at the students with varying degrees of enthusiasm. I hope that you'll all enjoy our poetry, and that we'll be able to help contribute to a memorable festival. Literature is amazing in its ability to connect us to the human condition, and we really hope that this event will help encourage others to start participating as well. Our club will gladly welcome any new members, from those who love words and writing as well, to anyone who's simply just curious and wants to learn more. After the scheduled performances, we'll be opening up the stage for anyone else who wants to perform, so don't be shy. And now, without further ado, I'll be starting with my poem, The Way They Fly. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and I head off to settle down in the frontmost desks, saving the seat at the end for Monica. She stands there alone, yet still radiating confidence. After flashing a smile and a wink at us, she begins. Each word is crystal clear and exudes emotion. Somehow, her recitation is even better than it was only a few days ago. She must have practiced hard to try to achieve perfection. The classroom is silent at first, drinking in her words. After a few moments, however, some whispering starts up in the back of the classroom. I guess that's inevitable, but it still doesn't make it any less annoying. Dude, I hate... If I was that, go and shut them up, bro. Should never interrupt one. Okay, so it's not the end. There's more characters. If I set up a chat where Natsuki thinks that Monica ruined her cookies, I might be able to kill her. Jesus! Jason! God damn. Okay. The thing is, compared to Monica, Natsuki's like a fucking shrimp. Would she even be able to do anything? Plus, Monica would probably snap her out of existence. I exchange a look with Natsuki, who rolls her eyes at the disruptions. Sayori pats my hand and gives me an encouraging smile. She's comforting as always. As Monica's poem progresses, more and more people wander in. Normally this would be a good thing, but they're making a lot of noise. Oh god, I don't like this now. Thankfully, they simmer down once they realize Monica's speaking, but the damage has already been done. Like, she just has this smile, but deep down she's like, I wish you would all shut up. You and me and her flashbacks? No, please, Jason, stop. It's okay. I'm happy that you guys, even just you guys are here watching, so I appreciate that. But no, you don't need to go through lengths like that. She reaches the end of her poem, the last few words resonating in the classroom. A round of applause fills the room, and Monica beams at everyone, patiently waiting for them to finish. Thank you for listening, everyone. I hope you enjoyed my poem and that it gave you a flavor of what this club is like. For the newcomers, welcome. We're just in the midst of showing you all our poems. For the benefit of those who have just joined, she quickly reintroduces everyone. Anyway, up next is Natsuki. Take it away! Natsuki, why does she always have that look? Well, I mean, I guess she's also performing. Natsuki stumbles slightly as she makes her way to the front of the class. I guess the nerves are really getting to her. It doesn't help that someone sniggered. I think that's supposed to be a K. That's supposed to be a K. Like snickering, right? Oh shit, fuck. I said the S at the beginning, right? Oh fuck, now, oh god. I wanna, oh shit. That, okay, causing her to turn to glare at them. Oh my god, no. That's not a word! That's not a word. It should be snickering. Sayori seems to notice too, as she hastens to shoot Natsuki a reassuring smile. Oh god, I swear to... Natsuki stands at the front of the classroom with her poem in hand. Slight traces of irritation still visible in her face. Anyway, so my poem's called Jump. She takes a deep breath and begins her recital. Just as I was hoping, she's able to inject her trademark bouncy style into the performance, bringing the words to life. She doesn't quite radiate the confidence Monica did, but her unique style shines through, giving the poem a flow and rhythm. While simple, it's effective. My heart sinks as I start picking up on the newcomers having their own conversation in the back of the room. I'm hit with a surge of anger. How can they be so inconsiderate? It's clear that they aren't paying any attention, and from the pause and change in Natsuki's tone, she's clearly picked up on... Oh man, now I feel bad for Natsuki. That sucks. I mean, the fact that they were already doing it for Monica, but... yeah, it's just gone worse for her. That sucks. You just looked it up? It's a word? God, that sounds like such a trouble... So in conversation, could you bring use it? What does it mean? That just... I feel like for people who are gameplaying this and streaming it, that's just such a... That's like a quick fire way to getting a strike or something. Or a ban. Laughs in a half suppressed, typically scornful way. Wait, what was the sentence I was brought up in? I know that's... yeah. God damn it. Okay, but everyone's under the context that I did say the S, right? I tried to cut... oh, god damn it. I know I shouldn't... I read it in context for the game, but I can't help but keep thinking in my head that something's gonna fuck up in the system where it's gonna either catch the stream as flagged or something. I don't know. I'm really nervous about it now. Z. Hello. Hello. But yeah, bro, it's a word dangerous to use because... yeah, I don't know why they didn't just put snicker. I feel like I was just put it through a trap. Oh man. All right, let's just continue through this. Let's not even think about it. If this stream doesn't pop up on the last live streams, then I guess there's gonna be a missing part in the Doki Doki Blue Sky playthrough, which I guess is okay. It's fine. It's not like I wanted to keep a whole playthrough without any gaps or anything. It's clear that they aren't paying attention. Wait, I already read that. Why can't they just save their stupid, selfish conversations for after our performances? Her poem comes to an end, but unlike with Monica's, there's a slight awkward moment of silence. Cool. It's so quiet. Once again, there's a round of applause, but it's clear that the audience's engagement isn't quite as strong. Oh god. Jesus Christ. That's not really the animation I was looking for, but okay. Great performance, Natsuki. I really like the rhythm of that poem. The thing is, why come here if you're gonna talk anyways? If anything, at that point you are just doing it on purpose. Natsuki forces a smile and makes her way back to her seat. It's clear that she's upset. Anyway, our Vice President Sayori is next to perform. Oh god, please not again. I kind of want either the main character or even Monica, someone with some kind of authority, to say something, because this just sucks. Hi everyone, I hope you like my poem. She cheerily skips up the front, poem in hand. As she turns to face us, she looks a little nervous, fidgeting slightly. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. It's okay, Sarah. Just remember what we practice. I've got full faith in you. Yeah, you've got this. This one's called My Meadow. She begins her poem. Her soft voice guides us through the recital, and there's a remarkable contrast between her cheerful inflection and the more bittersweet nature of the words. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed people casually flicking cupcake wrappers onto— Okay, what the fuck? I noticed people casually flicking cupcake wrappers onto the floor, along with candy wrappers lying on the— Okay, I'm kind of pissed. That kind of stuff bugs me. That bugs me so much. Maybe I'm petty, but Jesus Christ, really? Really? Worse still, the talking is getting louder and more noticeable. Monica looks around at the perpetrators, frowning at them. One of the students lets out a— Why would you even come then? One of the students let out a loud yawn, making absolutely no effort to hide it. Another student picks up one of the quotes and nudges their friends. They both frown and laugh at the message, and I get the horrible feeling it's more the mocking kind of laugh. Though the music's getting intense though. It's like picking up. At this point, I'm seeing red. If we weren't in school, I would have punched these inconsiderate pricks by now. Just do it, dude. Please just do it. No one should be this rude to Sayori. He's probably the sweetest person I've ever met. Despite the now obvious disruption, she's still trying her best and is making a real effort to continue. To her credit, her performance is still commendable. She manages to work the contrast of her enunciation against the words in her favor. It adds an interesting depth to the poem. I'd love to see more of this side to her. She brings her performance to a— Oh my god. She brings her performance to a close, hands shaking slightly. Lovely poem, Sayori. You really brought that one to life. Thank you. Something's off with her voice. It's like how she was on Friday. Monica stands up, turning to address everyone in the room. Just a polite reminder that it would be much appreciated if everyone could give our poets some respect while they're performing. Oh god. Oh, yo, she's pissed! Monica looks stern while— I don't like the off-key in the piano. Ugh. PTSD. Monica looks stern while Natsuki looks positively furious. It's like two songs are like clashing with each other, right? If you're listening to it. Thank you. Now the stage is all yours, Yuri. Oh man, aw. The thing is, you know, Yuri, now would be a perfect time for that knife collection. Yuri is looking terrified at this point. Sayori gives her a reassuring squeeze and I lean over, whispering into her ear. You've got this, Yuri. Just pretend like it's only me, Natsuki, Sayori, and Monica. Wait, it was her. We just whispered. Oh no, okay, that was Sayori who was whispering into her ear. Damn it, I thought it was us. That would have been hot. That would have been more forward for us. I mean, you can't blame the gay for yawning. If sleep deprivation taught me anything, it's just happened. Well, the thing is, it sounded like the way they wrote it that he meant to do it. I don't know where it is anymore, but I don't know. I feel like it was a purposeful yawn. I don't know, maybe just me. Yes, you can. I believe in you. I've seen how passionate you can become when you talk about Portrait of Markov. I love that. I love seeing that side of you. Besides, like you said, this club could be the perfect place for any of these people. We just don't know it yet. She swallows nervously, nodding at my word. Okay. Okay. Thank you. She rises to her feet, palm clasped firmly to her chest and avoiding eye contact with everyone as she walks up. Her eyes flick up to glance at the classroom when she gets on stage. Although she quickly ducks her head back down to look out at her poem on the podium. This poem is titled After the Image of a Crimson Eye. Her voice quivers as she starts, but unlike her recitation a few days ago, the meek and trembling version of Yuri remains well into the poem. She determinedly forges ahead, but I can tell that she's not enjoying it in the slightest. The rest of the classroom, momentarily subdued by Monica's words, soon begin to grow louder again. After a few lines of her poem, they are even more unruly than before. The crinkling of wrappers fills the air, and at a few points, Yuri is almost drowned out by the others' voices. I catch a few people getting up and leaving the classroom, and by the slight hitch in her voice, it seems that Yuri's seen them as well. Oh, poor Yuri. It sucks. Oh man, I feel bad for all of them. Her eyes stay glued to her poem now, and it looks like she's trying her hardest to ignore everyone. One boy quietly wolf whistles at Yuri, causing her to jump and lower her head even more. So death. He's asking for death. She's practically shaking like a leaf. This is absolutely disgusting behavior, and I open my mouth to say something. Suddenly, Natsuki stands up, a loud scraping noise from her pushing away from the desk, drawing the attention of the students. Can't you all just shut up? I'm really freaking sick of this. How can you guys be so rude? We're trying our best to show you something amazing here, and you're just going to stomp all over our hard work like that? Unbelievable. I can't even understand how people can be this arrogant and just plain terrible. I don't want to interrupt you, Yuri, but I can't stand it anymore. You idiots might as well leave if you aren't going to pretend to pay attention. There's complete silence for No, this guy looks like an actual asshole. Only came for the food anyway. Let's go, guys. Once this boy speaks up and begins to lead his friends away, one by one, more students start to follow them out the door. I throw a panic look over to Monica, who's holding a strange, stiff expression on her face. Looks like she's struggling to stay calm for everyone. After a few moments, there's barely anyone. This hurts. His face is so low. Man, this is all. Oh man, I feel bad. I can't. I know it's just a game. I know it's just like, you know, fiction characters, but I feel bad. Yuri, meanwhile, quietly begins speaking again, but her voice is barely audible. There's just a stifling silence accompanying her words. When she finishes, a weak smattering of applause sounds from the few who are left. She unsteadily steps down from the stage, a blank look on her face. She won't look at any of us further. I'm worried about her. Dude, man, if the main character doesn't do a single thing, like afterwards, to like comfort her, I'm gonna be really disappointed. Okay. Monica's voice cracks as she speaks up. She's still trying her best to see us through this. I don't think any of us could have predicted that it would turn out this way. Thank you, Yuri. You did wonderfully. I'm sincerely sorry for all those disruptions and sheer arrogance you had to endure. Those kind of people really are the worst. To those who are left, I want to thank you all for staying and apologize as well. This is definitely not a normal occurrence for the literature club, I assure you. Well, let's finish this off with Domo then. Alright, we're about to save this festival. With a heavy heart, I slowly get up and walk into the stage. When I get to the podium, I'm appalled by the sight of the classroom. Candy and cupcake wrappers are strewn across the floor, and quote cards lay tossed about, with many of the cards now featuring shoe prints over the words. The remnants of goodie bags are left ripped apart on the desks. Even the kanji curtain looks tangled up and messy. The only students left are the ones who waved to Monica at the beginning. This is what Yuri had to see when reciting her poem. No wonder she didn't want to look up and face these people. Can I really do this now? How were the others able to finish their poems? I look at the clock. Only 10:20. Has it really only been 20 minutes? Taking a shaky breath, I began to speak. Hi everyone. I'd like to take a second to apologize as well, both to those checking out the club today and to those who are already in it. But despite everything that's happened, I can say that I'm glad I joined since I got to meet so many amazing people. I believe that you guys will love it as much as I did too. Anyway, I hope that you'll enjoy Acquainted with the Night. I start reading and I'm struck once again by the beauty of the poem. The loneliness and isolation conveyed so accurately. I can relate to a lot of these feelings. I won't be as good as the others reciting, but I can only hope that I'll be able to do the poem justice. Thoughts of doing both the poet and the club proud strengthened my spirit, and I managed to fight through the depressing mood. The quiet of the classroom suits the lines of the poem well, and my recital seems to fly by rather quickly. Excellent performance, Domo. What a great way to round off the event. As I step down the stage, Monica stands up and addresses the room. Thank you all for coming and staying. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. That's it for the scheduled recitations, but you guys are free to stay and hang out if you want. There's an awkward silence for a few moments, then the remaining students start to stand up. Is that a lolly? Is that a lolly? Hey Monica! Oh, and you too, Domo. I didn't know you were in this club. The girl standing before us is actually my homeroom class representative, Shiori. Given that both she and Monica are class reps, they're probably friends. Yeah, I only joined about a week ago. I see. Yep. Hey, the way you guys were treated was seriously awful. Okay, so there were some good eggs in that audience. It's fine. Thanks for staying. Either way, sorry about everything, Monica. I'll check out the club sometime. She gives us a small commiseratory smile, and I'm torn between. Sometimes I wonder if I'm just illiterate. Commiseratory smile, and I'm torn between wondering whether everyone's pitying us or sympathizing with us. They all start to file out of the classroom after a few more goodbyes. Oh shit, you're right. That it kind of looks similar. Nico. Monica keeps a strange smile plastered on her face. Meanwhile, Yuri has her head buried in her arms on her desk. God, yeah, if anything, Yuri kind of got the lowest part of it because it was when everyone started leaving and making the ruckus even worse. Oh man, I just want to go over to her right now. In contrast, Natsuki is staring straight ahead, gritting her teeth, and Sayori looks down at her desk, picking out a spot on the varnished wood. Aww. Aww. This is awful. To say there's tension in the air would be a massive understatement. There's silence in the room, made worse by the sense of awkwardness. No one knows what to say. No one expected the festival to end this way, and the impact is hitting us all. So, that could have gone better. My attempt at humor falls flat, and I immediately regret speaking. Natsuki gives me a dirty look, but Sayori smiles wanly. Meanwhile, it looks like Monika's face has finally fallen. I don't understand. Where did we go so wrong, guys? We spent so long preparing for this, and after all our efforts. For the first time, that ongoing confidence Monika always seemed to radiate has snuffled out. Wait, is it evening or are those blacked out? Can't tell. I mean, seeing as it just looks like tape. So wait, no, okay, I'm dumb. I forgot. It's like 10:30 or something. For the first time, that ongoing confidence Monika always seemed to radiate has stumbled out. She clearly cared a lot about this event, and I feel awful for her. I know, I don't get it either. I thought you guys all did such a good job as well. The decorations, the recitals. I'm sorry, Monika. Oh, don't worry about it, Domo. It's not like it's your fault anyway. She smiles weakly at me, glancing around. I noticed that Yuri and Natsuki seem particularly upset, with Yuri looking absolutely dejected and Natsuki steaming mad. This is your fault, Monika. I told you this was a stupid. Oh, now's not the time for like. I don't know. I feel like there needs to be a little bit of a resting period after that. Oh boy. None of us were even that comfortable with doing it in the first place. Now look where it's landed us. Excuse me? My fault. You all agreed to do this. Pardon me for thinking that it would actually go well. What's wrong about that? We only agreed to do it because we felt like you were forcing us. I was really hoping this wouldn't happen, given everyone's low mood. An argument is the last thing we need. Yeah, exactly what I said. Wait, what? I don't think... Okay, in actuality, I don't think anything done was wrong. Like, yeah, she did kind of bring it up to begin with and got them roped into it. But a lot of the fault was that, you know, just a bunch of assholes decided to attend. But yeah, I think at this point, they're just kind of lashing out. I don't think they truly mean like a lot of this. I didn't force anyone, Natsuki. You know how much this club means to me. I was just excited to show that what we have to the rest of the school. Yeah, because that was such a good idea, wasn't it? I'm really starting to get sick of your constant sarcasm, you know? Why can't you just try being positive for once in your life? Gee, it's funny you should say that, because I'm really starting to get sick of your self-righteous know-it-all attitude. We told you this was a bad idea, but no. You just had to insist on this, even though no one was happy with it. It was for a reason. Look at how much Domo enjoys it here. Is it really so unreasonable to think that we could have found someone else like him? Or is that just too positive for you to even fathom? This is awful. The other students were bad enough, but now Monika and Natsuki were going for each other's throats. Look at how badly everyone was humiliated. How inconsiderate all of those... She struggles for a moment, her anger inhibiting her ability to speak. Those assholes were to all of us. They didn't give a damn about anything we had to say. What did that one prick say? He was only here for the food. All of that hard work just for what? Nothing. She angrily kicks one at the desk. The loud noise jolts Yuri, who looks up with tears in her... tears in her eyes. Please, Natsuki, can you come... Don't tell me you're taking her side, Yuri. You had to experience the worst of it. I don't get why you're not mad either. Natsuki, there's no point in being angry at Monika. She didn't want this to happen. She had no idea people would react this way. It's bad enough that the students were rude, and I really don't like fighting inside the club itself. Yeah, but if Monika just listened to us when we said we weren't comfortable with the whole idea, this would have never happened. Sad knowing that it was difficult for Natsuki to say that. Well, she's more into like the whole like cute aesthetic, right? So maybe it's like the fact that if she swears, then it's like contrasts her. Monika sighs. This is the kind of conflict she generally leaves for Sayori to deal with. But in this case, Sayori looks too distraught to intervene. Look, what you're not understanding is that sometimes you just have to take risks. Sure, this didn't go so well, but there was always a chance that it wouldn't have ended like this, and we could have had new members. She turns to me. I mean, you of all people can understand that best, right, Tomo? You made the choice to come here. Look how much you enjoy it. Oh, don't you try and suck up to him, Monika. Face it, you never listen to us. Your club members or take our opinion into account. Tell me I'm not alone in thinking that, Domo. Oh great, now I have to choose a side. I really don't want to do this. I desperately look at Yuri and Sayori, but both look too upset to want to get involved. Ooh. Okay, for the first choice, and it is kind of like what I feel, I'm going on Monika's side. Like, yes, she did at first invite them to the idea of it, albeit a little bit forceful, but again, I do think there could have been a way for this to be improved better. I'm trying to like sort out my thoughts. For now, I do think Natsuki's just lashing out. I think she's just a bit over the top for now. No, I meant her character, like in her character type. You know, with the whole like the whole pink aesthetic, all the stuff that she does. It's her character type. Something tells me this is going to be very unpopular with Natsuki. I brace myself for what's going to come next. Natsuki, come on, you know better than I do that Monika loves this club, so it's only natural she'd want to share it with the rest of the school. Seriously? You're actually going to take her side? Can't believe this. No, it's not like that. I'm not taking her side. It's just what? That's exactly what you're trying to do, Domo. Don't try and backpedal. Natsuki, that's not what he's trying to say. He's just... Oh, of course you're jumping to his aid. Oh, okay. Shut up, Monika. The fact that she's got her eyes closed, she's like holding it all in. Monika looks furious, and for a moment, I think Natsuki has finally gone too far. Oh wait, I didn't even realize her sprite enlarged. She closes her eyes and takes a deep breath, evidently trying to contain her anger. Jeez, Natsuki, don't you think that was a little out of order? You didn't have to shout at her. What would you know? You haven't been here for 5 days. Why is everyone making me out to be the bad guy here? Remember when Monika said she'd make sure people weren't going to be rude during her performances? Wow, congratulations. She sure did a fantastic job with that. I mean, it's not like anyone wolf-whistled at Yuri or anything, was it? Some enforcer you were. Her bitter, sarcastic tirade continues on, each point worsening the atmosphere. I'm the only one who can see this for what it is. It's just Monika's trying to use the club to boost her popularity. And it's sick. Okay, she's really going far. And it sickens me. You think we're all just, what, some sort of pawns for you? Explain why you didn't even consider how reluctant we all were to do this, or why you let everyone just walk all over us. Natsuki, you're just being ridiculous now. Why would I want to hurt all of us? It's not exactly been easy on me either. Natsuki lets out a snort of derision. You? What would you, of all people, know about life being hard? Monika blinks, looking like she's been slapped. It's easy for you, Monika. With your role as the queen of the school, everyone liking you, all that crap. You have such a perfect life and all. Never having to defend your interests, never having anyone ridicule you for the things you like. I share classes with those assholes, you know? And you can bet they're gonna have a lot of fun telling everyone else about how much of a loser we all are. And guess what? It's all because of you. I can practically hear the venom dripping from her words at this point. It's absolutely horrible. Face it. Sayori would be a better... Oh, Jesus. Sayori would be a better president than you can ever be. And with that, a sickening silence falls onto the room once more. But this time, it's a million times worse. The fire in Natsuki's eyes is blazing, and the quiet sobs can be heard from Yuri. Sayori is miserably hugging herself, looking completely lost for words. Monika is wearing a stony expression on her face, looking both enraged and heartbroken. The whole club waits for her reply to the bombshell Natsuki just dropped on her. But without a word, Monika turns on her heel and walks out of the door, the impact of Natsuki's words hanging in the air behind her. No one knows what to say. For a few moments, the heavy silence remains. This is heavy. This is really heavy. Oh boy. We all exchange looks. Yuri is meekly wiping her eyes on her sleeve, and Sayori is standing around awkwardly. Natsuki, on the other hand, is refusing to meet anyone's gaze. She looks like she's regretting her words a little bit. Guys? Please, can we make sure that never happens again? It was awful. That was horrible to experience, to say the least. Without Monika to restore order and keep things going, the club suddenly feels very aimless and disorganized. Natsuki, I know you're angry, but can you please find Monika and apologize? But... Please, I know you're feeling a bit guilty over what you said. After all, you were a bit mean. Natsuki grumbles something under her breath. Nah, it's okay. I'll go find Monika. No offense, Natsuki, but I don't think she'd particularly want to see you right now. I wince as the words leave my mouth. There's probably a more diplomatic way of saying it. Natsuki glares at me. Fine. As I turn to leave, I silently motion to Yuri and Sayori to try and talk to Natsuki. Sayori nods and Yuri nervously swallows. Now, where would Monica go? She probably went somewhere quiet where she could be by herself, right? Which rules out the classrooms, the courtyard, and the cafeteria. The only two places coming to mind are the girls' toilets or the rooftop. Well, I'm hoping it isn't the girls' toilets. I make my way over to the staircase that leads to the top, thinking about how this conversation is going to go. Will she even want to talk to me? She didn't even say anything as she left. Was she that upset? Although, given what Natsuki said, I really wouldn't blame Monica. Guess there's only one way to find out. There's a door at the top of the stairs, which opens out to the rooftop. Bracing myself, I put my hand on the cool steel door handle and push the door open. I think I'm going to actually leave it there. I feel like I want that conversation to be where we start up. Yeah, I'm kind of ending it on a very somber note. But my throat is actually, I'm at the end of it, guys. I'm sorry. But thanks for joining in for today's stream. Tomorrow I am planning to stream, but it won't be Doki Doki. I'm probably gonna. Okay, so here's what I'm planning, because I do want to play another game just for, because I can't basically stream every day Doki Doki or anything that requires this level of talking, because oh my god. Tomorrow I'll be streaming Persona 5. It's my first Persona game, and I've been itching to play it. But I got the whole thing set up for tomorrow if you guys are interested in checking it out. But yeah, Doki Doki will resume on Wednesday, and for today, I'm gonna end it there. So thank you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.